guys, welcome to the 8th episode of Infotainment. In today's episode, we will discuss a thought experiment that will change the way you understand how other people feel. This thought experiment is related to a theory of knowledge advanced by Frank Jackson in 1882. In 1886, he offered an experiment to explain his theory. He called it What Mary Didn't Know. To understand this thought experiment and its greater implications on our lives, we will have to know what Mary didn't know. And for this, we will have to diagnose Mary's room. So let's go and find out what was in Mary's room and what was not in her room. To begin with, let's imagine a girl named Mary. Mary lives in a dark room. Her bedroom, her walls, her paintings, every object she has ever seen is only black and white. Now Mary is not a nobody. She is a physiologist. She understands everything about human color vision. Therefore, she understands how humans' central nervous system interprets light and objects and help them identify different colors that most humans can. So although Mary has not seen any color other than black and white, she knows that so many other colors exist. So Mary has a pretty good idea of what red and blue looks like, but she has never experienced them personally. Well, Mary's life is about to change. One day, Mary gets to go outside and experience all the colors that she has known about previously. But wait, that's not how it happened. While describing the experiment, Frank Jackson said that Mary was working on a laptop while she saw an apple on her screen. The question is, if Mary's perception of the red color and the red apple she saw are same? Frank Jackson answers this question with his theory of knowledge. He states that any knowledge without conscious experience is incomplete. Using the concept of conscious experience, Jackson defies the theory of physicality. Physicality is a theory of philosophy which states that anything and everything that exists in this world can be experienced physically or materially. But Mary's room experiment proves that if Mary learned something about the color red by actually experiencing it, then physicality or physical experience does not define all knowledge that exists in this world. The experiment of Mary's room also states that no matter how well you understand a human's brain functions, you cannot become that person himself. This is to say that if person A can ever acquire every information that has inside person B's head, he still cannot experience everything that person B experiences. In philosophy, this concept is called qualia. Stanford Dictionary defines qualia as the introspective understanding of one's mental state. It simply means that every person has a mental state with a very distinctive subjective character. It in fact is so subjective that if ever scientists manage to design a replica of human brain, that AI would still not be as accurate as human brain because of lack of conscious experiences. In this context, Bertrand Russell once said that there will always be a sphere that will be beyond the explanations of physics. This sphere is the mental sphere. Mary's room also teaches us an important everyday life lesson. Whether you are a friend, boyfriend, relative, parent, or a brain scientist, you cannot understand someone's conscious experience as much as they can. Mary also teaches that every knowledge that exists in this universe is incomplete without conscious experience. And the way Mary learned something interesting about the color red, I hope you guys too learned something interesting about knowledge today. Thank you very much guys for watching this episode. I hope it was informative and entertaining for you. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe this channel.